Cyclone Asaga, a big boy, on tonight's Hypo Weather Bulletin. Oh my god, I saw that, and you all did too. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight, and we're all going to hell. Hypo Weather Bulletin for January the 3rd. Well, Asaga has rapidly strengthened in the last 24 hours and is now a Category 3 with winds of 115 miles per hour and an estimated pressure of 966 millibars. Thankfully, it's still quite far away from Fiji and Tonga. In the Atlantic, it's 149 days until hurricane season as we just casually wipe out Africa and Europe from the map. Because we're bored and there's nothing else to do with no areas of interest. In the Eastern Pacific, it's very watery and miserable because it's Ethan's favourite basin and we don't like that very much. There's no areas of interest here. 132 days until hurricane season begins, but will the HypoEarth computer throw up something of a surprise? Not today. A similar story in the Western Pacific, no areas of interest here either, and like as was the case the previous two nights, there are still no areas of interest either in the Indian Ocean, north and south. Now it is worth remembering that back when we did this in 2020 it took 6 days for our first system to form, and we already have two on since day one of 2024, and Asaga of course was one of them. Category 3 near Fiji, and an area of interest behind it which is now at 50% chance and could be a threat to New Caledonia this weekend or early next week. It's starting off strong. Well, this is Asaga right now. There it is, a Category 3, 428 kilometers south of Kadavu, Fiji, 94 from Ata Island in Tonga, 627 from Nuku'alofa, the capital of Tonga, 769 from Raoul Island, and 1604 from Auckland, New Zealand. No watches or warnings in effect for this powerful Category 3 storm right now, which is stalling over marginal sea surface temperatures, so we really don't expect any further strengthening, and it's really on borrowed time. Now, I know people have complained in the past about the HypoEarth throwing up very strong storms at unreasonable latitudes. Let's hope this doesn't happen again, but there is our friend right now, Asaga, on visible imagery. We still haven't managed to deck the holes with infrared imagery yet, but we're working on it. Here is the sea surface temperature chart, as you can see, right on the periphery of that 26 degrees Celsius isotherm. And in the Indian Ocean, those waters still looking pretty decent there as well, but nothing to take advantage of it. Yeah, we haven't added anything else to our setup, but we will be doing cones, or at least that format that we do on storm updates soon. But as of right now, the first storm in the Atlantic this year will be Adam. In the Eastern Pacific, Annabelle, and the Central Pacific, we're still waiting for Anacone. One storm so far this year. Western Pacific's next name is Sandan. North Indian Ocean will start with Dima. Once again, this is a HypoEarth Weather Bulletin, and so is not real. Disclaimer alert, not real. And in the Australian region, the next name is Ashley. The Southwest Indian Ocean, Andre. And in the South Pacific, our next name is Blair. That's all from tonight's Hypo World Earth Weather Bulletin, whatever the hell you want to call it, and we'll be back again tomorrow night.